Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Goosenecks State Park here in southern Utah. I'm literally camping right here on the edge of this canyon here as the San Juan River down about 1,000 feet below me there, which carved this amazing winding canyon through the desert here over, maybe a couple million years or so. I don't know how long it would take to carve exactly, but it's spectacular. The sun is setting here quite shortly. Decided to come out here on a few-day road trip. This is my first stop, and yeah, I came to Goosenecks State Park. Had not been here before, and it's about $5 entrance fee to get in, and it's only $5 more, only $10 to camp right on the edge of the rim of the canyon here, and I could not say no to that. This is a video I've been planning on making for a while, actually, and I thought this was a good location to talk about it. This lens I have on here is a Lumix Leica 8-18mm wide-angle zoom lens. All the opening shots you saw in this video were shot with this. For video, it's my main vlogging lens, and it's probably my favorite lens to use for landscape photography. I have on my G9 here, and I'm planning on shooting some very wide-angle shots of the San Juan River here and Goosenecks State Park here in southern Utah. This lens is utterly fantastic. 8mm on micro four thirds is pretty wide. That's 16mm on full frame, and it should be plenty wide enough to capture this whole landscape here. This is pretty much one of the main lenses I use all the time, and it's absolutely fantastic. Basically, my plan with this Lumix Leica 8-18mm lens was to shoot sunset and sunrise from this location here in Goosenecks State Park, which is where I'm camping. I'm literally camping in my SUV here on the rim of the canyon, which is just absolutely spectacular. Sun has set now. I did try to get a little sunburst there by knocking my f-stop up to like f16. I don't think that photo turned out so well, unfortunately, but I'm going to shoot a bit more right now. The sun is set, there's less glare, and I'm looking forward to maybe trying some blue hour shots here as well over the canyon. Then I'm going to get up for sunrise tomorrow morning, which is at like 6:52 a.m. And since I'm literally sleeping right here in the back of my car, I'm just going to get out of bed and boom, I'm already at my photo spot. So that's kind of the plan to talk about this lens. I wanted to make a video about this lens for a long time. The 8-18 is just fantastic for landscapes. It's such a wide angle lens, and I feel like the image quality is just spectacular on this lens, not just for photos, but also the main vlogging lens as well. I'm using it right now, and all the shots in the beginning of this video as well, and all my other videos use this lens. Zoom range of 8-18 is pretty good. It's going to be a 16 to 36mm equivalent of full frame, and yeah, just it's a pretty versatile all-around lens. If I had to choose one lens to use, I wasn't allowed to use any other lenses, it'd probably be this one. My telephoto would be a close second for sure. For me personally, a very wide-angle zoom lens like this 8-18 Lumix Leica is an absolutely instrumental lens for my landscape photography. Shooting the types of landscapes that I shoot, oftentimes you just need a very wide-angle lens to capture a landscape like this here at Goosenecks State Park. I wanted to make a video kind of speaking about this lens for a while, just because it is probably the primary lens that I use for shooting my vlogs and taking my images that you see in every single video I put out. I think it's worth talking about. Before I purchased this lens, I have a 12 to 60mm Lumix lens, zoom lens, which is a great, amazing, versatile all-around lens that I used for a couple of years almost as my primary lens. But I often found that it wasn't wide enough to shoot the landscapes that I wanted to shoot like this. I will say that although this lens is also very instrumental in my shooting, so is a telephoto lens. I probably use this lens in my telephoto, my 45 to 150mm telephoto, almost equally. I'm going to call it an evening here pretty soon here at Goosenecks State Park. Gonna sleep right on the rim here in the back of my Ford Explorer. I will see you guys at sunrise. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Goosenecks State Park. About the easiest sunrise location I've ever gotten up for. It is. Woke up right here, and now photo spot is right here behind me. One of the coolest places I've ever camped. This viewpoint here with the Lumix Leica 8-18mm wide angle zoom lens. I think shooting sunrise is a bit better than shooting sunset here, because for sunset I was shooting directly into the sun, which makes for some pretty harsh glare to contend with. In sunrise, the sun is rising over here, so it's going to light the whole canyon here behind me, which should be pretty cool. Awesome view of the San Juan River here behind me, and see if we'll get some photos. That was me shooting sunrise here at Goosenecks State Park with the Lumix Leica 8-18mm wide zoom lens. Every single image taken in this video was taken with this lens, which I'm also vlogging on right now as well. And we didn't get any great colors in the sky or anything, so we'll see how the photos turned out. But the one image I wanted to capture was pretty much with this little point right here that I'm standing on. Was me standing on that tripod set up back there, and just shot me standing over this whole overlook here. Honestly, I'm not like a super technical photographer, so for me the best way to talk about a lens or a camera or whatever is just to show the images I get from it. And that's pretty much what I did with this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy the video, would like to see more videos about landscape photography, definitely shooting with this lens, the 8-18 Lumix Leica. I use this lens all the time, so I'll be using it much more in all of my videos. Then definitely subscribe to my channel down below. And yeah, I'll be showing tons more content just like this from here in Goosenecks State Park in southern Utah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.